Hey everybody, Chad here. I made a text post and I figured in order to hold myself accountable for certain things, I went ahead and decided to make a video. It's a lot easier to go back and go into the albums and check a video than it is to try to find a post I made at the second of the new year. So with that being said, laundry's done. With that being said, I want to talk about my 2017 and what's in store for it. And what I'm going to work on. And I follow some beliefs of a guy named Chris Brogan. If you don't know who he is, go check him out. He does this 3-word thing, and it's the 3 words you focus on the most throughout the whole year of what you want to get done. And I believe in it, but I have 2 words that I kind of want. One's kind of a 2-for word with a hyphen, so it kind of counts. But with that being said, I made a post, and it said, the 2 things I want to work on this year is being present with those who are in my life. And I'm going to stop right there. What that means is if you've ever seen me, if you've ever known me for a long time, you'll see that I always have my phone on me, looking up something, talking to somebody, responding to something. It's gotten out of hand with a lot of us. I mean, a lot of us are, when we have even just a smidgen of a bored moment, we immediately grab our phone and we pretty much ignore the person that's in front of us or the people that we're with just for one moment. And then there's the disconnect. And it's something that I've struggled with because, being in social media marketing, I've had to be everywhere. Well, guess what? I'm not in social media marketing. I'm a part of a wonderful company where I don't have to worry about it. So now it's time to worry about the people who are in my life, which, to be perfectly honest, I mean, I've screwed up a bunch of relationships, whether they're friendships, romantic relationships, whatever it is, based on social media. And I'm not saying social media is a bad thing. I'm never going to say that. I'm still going to use it. But what it is I'm going to be scaling back a few things. I'm going to be scaling back how I use it, when I use it, and everything else. With everything, it's moderation. Everything's good in moderation. And I just, I put myself out there so much via social media. I often think that people expect me to be there all the time. So I feel like I have to be there. And then that obligation became an addiction, and I'm done. So with that, being more present with the people I'm with, putting my phone in my pocket, I don't have to answer it. And I think, thank you, Matt. In fact, I got to talk to you in a little bit. And I think it's also ironic, and people are going to say, well, Chad, you're using social media to talk about not using social media. Yeah, I know, but I had to get it out. But the other thing is that the other part of my life that people have talked to me about is going all in. And, Gary Vee talks about it all the time. Go all in. Just go in if you want it. And I don't. I keep my foot just out of the water a little bit just in case so I can just back out and go, whew, I dodged a bullet. So those are the 2 things. I know there's going to be a 3rd word somewhere, but right now it's all about just being present. Hi, Lazy. Being present. Put my phone away. I can answer another time. I don't need to be there. In fact, shoot, my own Coach Ron over at California Precision says the same damn thing to me all the time. Put your phone away, dude. You're here to lift weights. You're here to do stuff. You're here to make things happen. And yet I'm always like, yeah, I'm gonna do a couple of... All right, I gotta go check my phone. Or, I gotta post about it. I know I don't. I don't need to sit there and always constantly post. So the other part, like I said, was going all in. Have I gone all in on my training on anything? No! Could I be a great athlete? Possibly. Could I be a great runner? I don't know. My calves are huge. It's hard to move them around. Could I be a decent Ninja Warrior, athlete? Yes, I can. But do I ever go all in? No. Because pizza sounds fantastic at 9 o'clock at night. I let those things get in the way because I'm not all in on it. Like I said, I keep my 1 foot out of the water. And when things get a little rocky or rough, I go, oh, I gotta get out of here. So the things I want to work on the most are those 2 things. And I think Nick, if you're still watching, I think you can attest to that, yeah. I mean, the guy I was when I was racing and running and doing Ninja Warrior and doing Spartan runs all the freaking time, I was a much different dude then than the guys now. So with my 2017... like I said, I've been connected far too long on social media. It's time to back away from it. I will be posting, but I'm going to choose where to go now. And if I do post, I'm gonna make sure it's something to either like lift people up, inspire people, or do something positive. I'm not gonna really focus on the bitching and whining and moaning. There's enough of that worldwide, and there's enough of that, you know, on my own Facebook feed. But it's time to kind of disconnect a little bit more, and yeah. So this is my kind of a video to myself. I'm glad you guys are joining me right now. But in order for me to get the things I need to get done in life, I need to just be present, be mindful. Aha, there we go, I like mindful. That might be my third. And then go all in on what I care about most. And for me, it's, I think people know what I care about most. It's not pizza. Pizza's fun, but it's not what I care about most. So, I will be finishing my Ninja Warrior application last minute like I always do. I will be competing again. I will probably start running again at some point. I don't know. But, yeah. So, recap one more time. To be present with the people who I care about most in my life. God, I have a lot of acquaintances. A ton of you guys. And the amount of people that I actually hang out with and actually have good conversations with, very few. Very few of you right now I actually have a legitimate conversation with. I can probably say with 1,000 friends I have on here, if not more, I probably conversate with maybe 20 of you on a regular basis. Hell, I probably only see 5 of you in person on a regular basis. So, I mean, I can't spread myself out. What's the point? You know, be present. Focus on who you care about the most. And then go all in. Oh, go all in. God. Jason Ferris, if you're watching this, you'd probably be just making all kinds of noise. And go all in. You know, I have to go all in. I cannot hold things back anymore. It's relationships, can't hold back. Training, can't hold back. And be mindful. I have not been mindful. That's the other, okay, that's my 3 words. Like it. I have not been mindful of other people as I should. So yeah. So with that being said, I have a lot of stuff to work on. This is all a work in progress. This isn't going to change overnight. I'm not going to move to Tucson. I don't know. Arizona just does not appeal to me. I'm more of a, you know, Washington, Oregon, coast. I don't know. But yeah, so, but I would love to train with you though. But still, yeah, that being said, present, mindfulness of other people, their thoughts, their feelings, and all that stuff, and going all in on the things that need to happen. So, I don't think there's anything else. I think that was it. I think that's what I wanted to get off my chest. I have an American Ninja Warrior freaking video to finish. I have some weights to bang, and I got some people that I need to really just talk to. So with that being said, thank you guys so much for joining me. Leave some comments. Yes, complain to snow. I need to go snowboarding. I'm dying to snowboard right now. But that's another thing. That's that present thing, you know? So, for all of you who are watching this now-ish, or whoever watches this later, go ahead and comment down below. If I'm not doing anything and I'm like sitting there doing nothing, then I'm going to go ahead and check it. If I'm doing something, you won't get an answer till later, and that's what I'm going to focus on the most. So, love you guys, mean it. Thank you guys for joining me. And 2017 is upon us, guys. It's going to be so great. You know, your year only goes as good as you want it to go. Despite trials and tribulations, it's how you react, how you make things happen, that determines whether you're going to be bitching on Facebook about how your 2017 is bad, or if you're going to go, 2017 was a great year. So, that's it. Oh, one more. And you. One more thing. Morning routine. I have the worst morning routine ever. I need to get on a great morning routine. And if you guys want to talk about, go to chrisbrogan.com. He just talked about his morning routine, which is nothing insane. I mean, I've read some of those, you know, like Elon Musk, you know, what's his name that owns Virgin. They do some weird, like, wake up at 4:30 in the morning, and then you do 1,000 push-ups, and they run 5 miles, and then they look at their calendars. No. Just wake up at a pretty good hour, get some stuff done, frame your day, and make it happen. So much easier. So there, I need to pick up my morning routine, being present with all of you out there who want to be present with me, going all in on some, so I'm also dying to go skiing. Yes, just set a date, we'll go. Going all in on the things I care about the most, and then being mindful of people's thoughts, feelings, and everything else like that. Just because we don't share it doesn't mean I can't be mindful. So, I'm out of here. I got stuff to do. I will see you guys later. See ya.